This is Mark coming to you from the website To Keep and Bear, and also from the Jefferson website, soj51.org. Please visit those websites if you feel like you'd like more information. Jefferson is the attempt by 23 counties to separate from California constitutionally and form a state that'll guarantee liberty and adequate representation to our citizens. ToKeepandBear.com supports the Second Amendment and also some court cases that are ongoing, one of which is Baird versus Becerra. That's the case that will force the state of California to restore pre-constitutional Second Amendment guarantees in the form of open carry of a loaded weapon in all 58 counties. I'm a plaintiff in that lawsuit. The suit was filed about a year ago, and the judge hasn't even ruled on the motion to dismiss yet. So I'd like to talk to you a little bit about that and a little bit about just the general situation in California as we go along. We're going to keep fighting that Second Amendment lawsuit, and we think the state has painted itself into the corner. We think that we have a real good chance because the permission to concealed carry is not a right. That's been admitted by the courts many times, not the least of which was Paruta v. San Diego. And open carry in California is banned by Penal Code Section 25850. So what we want to do is force the state to recognize that their legislation is unconstitutional and restore your God-given right to defend yourself, your family, and your community in court. I'll keep you posted as that moves along, but once again, that case has been filed a year ago, and the judge has not even ruled on the motion to dismiss yet. We think she's waiting for the New York Rifle and Pistol Association case to settle before she rules, and then we'll have some movement in the case. I'd like to talk to you about the situation in the state of California and in the United States in general regarding the Chinese Wuhan virus. I know several cities have expressed an interest in letting people out of jail in order to, quote, contain the virus. I'm not really sure how those two things equate, but I think that that's important to note. There are several major cities, one of them in California, Fresno, have passed ordinances in which the mayor gives themselves the power to ban the sale of weapons and ammunition. I'm absolutely horrified at the prospect of that, but even worse than that, Gavin Newsom has declared in public that he could, quote, do martial law. Well, I would just prefer the guy cut to the chase and say he has the ability to impose martial law on the citizens of this state. Now, the definition of martial law is the direct military control over a civilian population. I'm not sure how military control will enhance your community, your ability to band together as people to combat this virus or the tyranny that's approaching us. I don't think it does. I think it is along the lines of Rahm Emanuel's statement, never let a good crisis go to waste. This is the ability to impose control on the people. And believe me, when these controls are lifted, there will be some that are left in place because the people in power like it. They like control. They like power. They live for it. All government entities exist for one reason: to grow, gain money, and gain more power. I think that this virus is best controlled the way Americans have done everything historically, within the boundaries of the Constitution. And we do those things by using good judgment, common sense, band together as communities, protect our friends and our neighbors, help our family out, form groups. You can call them militia, you can call them community watch, I don't care what you call them. Those are the ways that we can defeat this virus. Listen to your public health officials. They know what they're talking about. Listen to your local community health department. They know what they're talking about. Use good judgment and common sense when you go to the store. And remember, if people are willing to beat each other up over a roll of toilet paper, just imagine what they're willing to do when it comes to food and fuel. And remembering the qualities that were placed in us by our Lord at the moment of our creation, our freedom, our liberty, our sense of integrity, duty, and honor towards ourselves and our neighbors, and to love our neighbors and help them, keep track of the people around us, help them survive, help them thrive, and help them combat this virus. That's the way we defeat this. That's the way we've defeated every enemy in our history. And remember, Abraham Lincoln said, no army of Europe is powerful enough to take one drink from the Mississippi. No, if we fail, it will be by our own hand from within. Don't allow the tyrants, don't allow those who would steal your liberty while promising you safety to take your property and to take your ability to raise your family and to participate in your community. Don't allow that. It's a mistake and it won't work. Liberty works. It's always worked. Love of yourself, your neighbor, your family, your community, your willingness to defend those things that are right and true and good. Those are the ways that we can defeat this. God bless you and God bless America. Please share your thoughts with Dave at tokeepandbear.com. I'd like to start a conversation about this, and maybe we can talk about other things like how we set up our guns, or what firearms you prefer and why, how you're getting ammunition, how the ammunition ban is affecting you, trade goods within our communities, how to obtain things, how best to share things, how to protect your community and yourself and your family. Thank you very much for watching this video, and like I said, please share your thoughts. I want to hear what your opinions are, and I'd like to tell others what your opinions are, and we can start a dialogue here and maybe help each other out. So once again, thank you and God bless.